Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see. Oh, I should probably be in this screen mode. There we go. All right. So today we're going to try out the Sudoku Topology demo because, well, it's Sudoku and topology, so it's pretty on theme for a Sudoku creating math professor person. Just to be very clear, this is not a sponsored stream or anything. We'll decide if we like it, and if we get bored, we'll go into something else or whatever. But anyway, it looked cool, and I know there's been a lot of sort of like talk about all sorts of different sort of like 3D topology-esque Sudoku puzzle stuff. But there's never been, at least to my knowledge, sort of a pretty rendition of it, so this looks cool, so I think it should be fun. And I know already just from looking at the demo page that it at least has a lot of variant Sudoku stuff in it, so we've at least got some stuff going on. Okay, so let us continue. Ooh, we've got a cube. We seem to have an arrow. Okay, let's see. Hold the right mouse button to rotate the board. Oh, right or middle mouse button. There we go. Okay, so I can rotate the board. Left click to select a node. Shift click to select multiple. To beat a level, fill in every node while satisfying every clue. Okay, I've got digits 1 through 4. Okay, I guess I have to click X there. Click on a clue type. E.g. boxes for clue description. I see. Okay. Okay. Click it to highlight the clue. Click white squares to change the innate node coloring. Okay, so like I see. Okay, so click digit buttons to fill the selected nodes, or use keyboard digit keys. Hopefully my number pad will work. Buttons on the right switch between different input modes, so good thing that was sort of my biggest fear here was that we are not going to have center marks and corner marks, but we do have center marks and corner marks, so that is good. I suppose I should probably suspect that if someone is doing variant Sudoku, they probably do. David has donated for constantly doing amazing streams, setting videos, and bringing tons of joy along with Tristan's return on Sunday. Thank you, David. Let me get you a donation dance. Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you, David. Thank you, Zach, for your help and support. Okay, buttons on the right. Okay, yeah. Okay, we got that. The solution must only have big digits. Yes, okay. All right, so these are... So that is a white cropy dot, I'm pretty sure, right? Nodes connected. Okay, so this is a cropy dot. It's the same usual cropy dot. No negative constraint, right? Doesn't specifically say that, but it would definitely specifically say that if it was. Okay, and we need to do arrow stuff with the arrows. That was exactly what I thought, Jay Dyer, when I saw this game was, yeah, this is a chameleon thing. The right mouse button thing is going to be tricky. Okay, and I get the digits
David
1 through 4,
donated
and again,
$10 through Super Chat for constantly doing amazing streams, setting videos, and bringing tons of joy, along with Tristan's return on Sunday.
The boxes are the part I can't sort of wrap my brain around what the rhyme or reason of the boxes is. Maybe there's not any rhyme or reason of the boxes. Let's see. It's like 3 random faces of the cube are boxes. Okay, well, I can at least center mark. Let's see. Is there any face that contains both sides of this arrow? That would be helpful to know. Let's see. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Okay, so there are... Oh, I think it's actually... Sorry. I was misunderstanding what this was meaning. There's actually... It's not that there's 3 boxes. There actually are 6 boxes. So it's just every pair of faces of the cube contain the digits 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. What on earth does clicking that do? I see. Okay. But still, this could be a 2 is the thing that I was checking, because that could be 1 and that could be 1, I think, as far as I'm able to determine. Every puzzle has extensive handcrafted hints in case you would like some help. It said that under my picture and also under chat, so I didn't see it. Okay, so this I'm at least prepared to say is 2, 3, or 4. Let's see. Okay, it's not recognizing my number pad at least yet. Oh, maybe my number pad is disconnected again. Oh no, there we go. Okay, it's yeah, I think my number pad is disconnected again. Same issue it was having before, I think, but I'll just use my thing. Yeah, I hope we don't need the hints. Okay, yeah, my number pad's just not going to work. I will use the number pad on my keyboard, but I probably just need to get a new number pad. Okay, so these are certainly not 4. Yeah, I remember you said you were going to check my number pad, but I'm guessing you didn't because it was a weird thing. These are certainly both from 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can intelligently multi-select. I can. Both dots see both arrow cells. Yes, okay. So, so this dot shares a face with both arrow cells. And so, this dot had better not be a 1, 2. Because if this is a 1, 2, it makes both of these arrow cells a 3. So there's certainly no 1 on here. And if this is a 2, 3, it also doesn't work. Thank you for the donation, Tyson, for a donut. Thank you. Sandy, Utah. Let's see. I spent a good deal of time in Park City. I mean, not a great deal of time. I spent a couple weeks in Park City, Utah, around when I met Tristan. Yeah, so, let's see. So, are the 2 white dots definitely different? Yes, the 2 white dots are definitely different. Okay, so the 2 white dots can't be the same because this cell, for example, can only be on one of the white dots. And the same goes for that cell up there. And we've just said neither white dot contains 1. And so therefore the white dots need to be 2, 3, 4. And so that actually does tell us that we have a 1, 1, 2 arrow. There we go.
Tyson Price donated $5.13 through Super Chat.
3, 4.
I live in Sandy, Utah, about 10 miles south of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. God, Jesus Christ,
and so this
and
arrow
the Holy
is
Ghost
2,
love you.
3 for
Buy
sure.
a donut
And that
with
one
this.
can't be a 2. Although I'm gonna see real quick if I put 2, 3, if it does anything like tell me that I can't put a 2 here. It does not tell me I can't put a 2 here because there's a 2 on this face already. But for once, I do see what's happening. So there is a 2 on this face already. So that's a 3, and that's a 2. And so that 3 sees this 3, 4. So that's a 4, and that's a 3. And that had better be a 4. Woohoo! Okay, that was way more complicated than I thought the first puzzle was going to be, but that was a very clever setup. Like, that was very much like the puzzles we usually do on the channel. Is very much in that sort of vein. Oh no. It's level 2 when we're already on whatever fresh hell this is. 1 through 6 on let's see, 1 through 6. Okay, and there's only one set of boxes this time, but they're confusing. Are the boxes all the circles? Well, the full game isn't out yet, I don't think. But, I mean, if I really like the game, then there's a decent chance that I will eventually stream it. Sorry, I thought maybe I could click it and it would highlight them all. Okay, so it looks like it's the circles. Are there really 4 circles? Yes, there are 4 circles. Okay, so the boxes are the circles. That is what I have learned. Okay, and so this 1 is on 2 great circles. So this dot sees the 1. And the other great circle that the 1 is on, this dot sees the 1. So I think the 1 sees both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that these are assuredly not 1. And these 2 digits see each other, so they're not the same. So this can't be a 5. And it can't be a 2 either, actually, because if it was a 2, these would both have to be 1, and if it was a 5, these would both have to be 4. But these 2 see each other via this other circle. So this needs to be a 3 or a 4, and this is like a little Renbon thingy. But yeah, these aren't in a region together, but they all see each other. Oh no, there's a 6. Darn it, there's a 6. I don't know why I pretended there wasn't a 6. Okay, so this can be 5, and these can both be 6, is what you're telling me when you remind me that 6 exists. Okay, I'm also noticing that around the central band, we have 2 pairs of white dots. So these 2 pairs of white dots, actually, that's saying we've got we're breaking 1 through 6 into 2 sets of 3 consecutive digits. We know what the middle digits are going to be there, because one's going to be 1, 3, and one of them is going to be, 1, 2, 3, and one's going to be 4, 5, 6. So these 2 are a 2, 5 pair, actually. Does that 2, 5 pair see anything? Yes, this 2, 5 pair actually sees via the ring, these 2 cells. Sorry, I'm trying to highlight this both so you and I can see that these 2 cells are both on the ring with a 2, 5. So neither of these is 2 or 5. Okay, and so if neither of these is 2 or 5, this one's not 6. And so now actually that tells me that these 2 dots are a 3, 4 pair, and this sees both of them. So it's not a 3 or a 4. And it's not a 6 either, because it's next to a 3 or a 4. So it's a 2 or a 5. I even have a coloring option, I realize, because I realize we can do a little bit of ketchuping here. I think, if I'm smart about this. Because this 2, 5 is different from this 2, 5. Oh, maybe this 2, 5 doesn't see any of them? Does this 2, 5 not see any of them? Sorry, maybe the coloring was premature. But in any event, I do agree with Nicholas. That does make this cell a naked 6, because if you look at the one ring that we have entirely pencil marked, we've got a 2, 5 pair and a 3, 4 pair, so that makes this a 6. Okay, so now this ring has a white dot on it. So the 1 on this ring only has a couple spots it can go. Oh, actually, sorry, the 1 on this ring, oh, it can't go there. Maybe it could go there. If it doesn't go there, it has to go there, but that doesn't have a 1 on it yet. I'm thinking about if I actually, on this side where I've got these things where I know that these are 1, 3, and 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6, then like this cell sees the 6, so I know the 6 can't be there, but it could be over there. Yeah, I was hoping this 2, 5 would see one of those 2, 5s, so I could do coloring nonsense, but I don't think that I immediately can unless I invent my own new region. Okay, so this white dot, what can it actually be? This white dot can't be 3, 4 for sure. So if it's 4, it's got a 4 on it, it's a 4, 5. It can't be 3, 4 because there is a 3, 4 on this region. Okay, it can't be 5, 6. So this is either 4, 5, or 1, 2, or 2, 3. Does it always have a 2 or a 5 on it? Yeah, this dot always has a 2 or a 5 on it. So I have a virtual 2, 5 pair, not phrases I expected to be saying in puzzle 2, but we have a virtual 2, 5 pair in this circular region. Because this white dot needs to have the other 2, 5 on it. And so this cell can't be 2 or 5 or 6. So this is 1, 4, 1, 3, or 4, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so now that cell is on the ring of these things. So yeah, so are any of those forbidden because of what they would do? It would make that, if this were 3, that would be 2, and that would be 1, but that's okay. So let's see. So the opposites of this is 1, 3, or 6, just because it's opposite on this length 3 sort of string of digits, but that's not, I think, incredibly helpful. I'm looking to see if the 6 is ruled, yeah, the 6 is ruled out of there, so actually the 6, so the 6 definitely goes in one of these 2 cells, right? Oh, I'm being told it sees the 1. This cell sees that 1? Oh, the 1, 3, 6. Sorry. Yes, this one. Sorry, this one. You're right. Yeah, this sees the 1. Right. This is just in the same. It's in the same orbit as the 1, so it's definitely not 1. And so if I spin this around and figure out where I was, if this is not 1, then this certainly isn't 3. So this is 1 or 4 for sure. Okay. Do I want to also pencil mark this? And if I do pencil mark this, do I have anything interesting that I can say about it? Okay, it's certainly not 1. Yeah, this is like the vertices of a... Oh, I don't know if this sees a 2-5 pair or not, because I don't know, again, whether this is the red 2-5 or the yellow 2-5 yet. Right, these could... Oh, no, they can't be the same 2-5. These two can't be the same 2-5 because they're consecutive with different 3-4s. So this is yellow, actually, because of... Oh, wait, no, sorry, I don't think that's right. Sorry, I was drawing a dot where I don't think there's actually a dot. Oh, this cell, yeah, this cell... Is this the cell we're saying isn't 2 or 5? This definitely isn't 2 or 5, because this is on the axis with that. So, it's 1, 3, 4, 6, and it's not 1, because it's definitely on this thing with 1. And so, I think if I fill in this other one, I'm probably going to get the same thing, because this is going to be 1, 4, or 6, except this one's on the same axis with 6. So because that one's on the same axis with 6, that means this one can't have been 4. And so actually we get to sort of break this entire thing down into bi-values. And so, try to see, do these 3, 6 bi-values? Yes, these 3, 6 bi-values are both on this one circle, because these are definitely different 3, 6s. And so, the 3, 6 bi-values see this 3, 4, right? I think we agree that. So this is, in fact, a 4 because of that. And if that's a 4, it makes that a 3. That's a 4, it makes that a 5. Let's see. Now I have to sort of spin this around until we see what's happening. I'm sure this 4 sees something somewhere that is useful. Aha, yes, this 4 is on my string of... Yeah. No, it's not. This digit sees a 1-4 pair. Ah, yes, this cell sees a 1-4 pair. That's true. Okay, so this digit is a naked single, is what Ron is telling me. Because it's not 1-4, because it's got the 1-4 already, and it's not 3, 5, or 6, so this is indeed a naked 2. Okay, and so 2 is famously consecutive with 1. 1 and 4 are different numbers. 4 is consecutive with 5, which makes that a 6. 1 makes this a 2, and that a 3. Very clever. And only slightly destroying my brain. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to guess it's sets of 9 digits. Yeah, okay, that are in each direction. Okay, I understand the regions in this one. Although we seem to have an extra... Oh, that's a thermo? Wait, it's a thermo? Oh, no, this... Oh, yeah, this is a... Okay, there's a really long thermo here. Yeah, the given that I have to sort of constantly be rotating the puzzle, it is pretty tricky. Let's see, how long is this thermo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 7 long thermo? I think that's a 7 long thermo and a 4 long thermo. Just for the record, this is a 7 length thermo, so the third digit on it needs 4 digits after it, so that means this is at most a 5. So we can sort of start by saying that's a 3, 4, or 5. This is a 2, 3, or 4. This is a 1, 2, or 3. So, for example, this cell already has to be bigger than bigger than 3 at least. Yeah, I could good lift the rest of this one. Why don't I good lift the rest of this? That sounds like a good idea. I was mostly interested in this face and the fact that I at least know this isn't 3 anymore because it would break this. Or I guess if I want, I know there are at least 2 6, 7, 8, 9s on this thermo. So this is 6, 7, or 8. This is 7, 8, or 9. I know for sure. Okay. Oh boy, this might be a coloring puzzle actually when it comes to looking at this face. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so this can't be a 6 because if this is a 6, then it's going to force this to be 7 and 8 and it's going to break this cell. So this cell at least can't be 6. And if that can't be 6, it's going to percolate backwards to say that can't be 5, that can't be 4, and this can't be 3. They can't both be 6 because of this middle face. The green group of digits can't have any repeats. So that digit can't be the same as any of these. So yeah, the faces in each of, or sorry, yeah, and this is, it's rows and columns, yeah, or whatever. Yeah, I don't even have a fantastic like vocabulary for describing it, but at least this one makes some intuitive sense to me what the things are. Okay, so sorry, I was trying to see, is there some other version of this? Oh, if this is, yeah, that does have some implications for this. Can't, oh, no, yeah, we're like almost at having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple, but not quite. Yeah, I do feel like this we might be 2 to 10thing it and coloring this whole thing. The gray path is a thermo, so digits get bigger along it as you go from the top to the bottom. I do have to say, Naverio, when I was like, I'll do the demo of this cute little Sudoku game, these puzzles are way harder than I thought the first 3 puzzles were going to be in this. So am I supposed to think about the overlapping digits between these two? Because there have to be at least 2 overlapping digits because there's 11 total thermo cells. It's probably going to be these 2, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see. J40 says the two outer faces share 3 digits, but contain 6 digits from the thermo. Yes, this cell does see every cell on the large thermo. Yes, okay, so yeah, this cell actually, weirdly, is that cell that sees the whole thing. Yeah, so this is digit number 8, if you want. So if I take the whole big thermo and this digit, that's 8 different digits for sure. The corner node above that one? Oh, you mean that one. I see. That cell, got it. Okay, that cell sees everything except the center digit. So this is either the very last digit or it is that 4-5.
You're on Simon.
I'm on Simon? What puzzle? Let's see. Woohoo! Apparently I'm on Cracking the Cryptic today. Very exciting. We'll watch that as soon as I finish this puzzle. What? Sure. Thank you. Which puzzle is it? I'm gonna guess drop, but it could be any number of things. Drop. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What is this? This is Sudoku Topology. It's a demo that just came out on Steam. Let's see. Okay, so oh boy. Okay, so the yeah, so kneel before zetamath. But yeah, so to answer Isabel's question, for anyone else who's joining, there's all of these things that like you can't have repeated digits in the red zones at each other space. Okay, Naverio says the cell with a 2-3 pencil mark. Ask where it goes in the middle height, 3 by 3. Aha. Okay. Yes. So if I click through these just to make this appear. So Naverio is asking where the 2-3 goes in green. And so the 2-3 in green can only go there. So this is also 2-3, and it's the same 2-3 that we have up here. So now we have to ask where red goes in this other face, and it can only go there, right? On this other face, because it can't repeat in either of these or the column. So that's also the red 2-3. Okay. So that's sweet. Okay. So now can we do that again? This 3-4 we can almost do that with. Oh, this 7-8-9 now. I think this 7-8-9. Oh no, this 7-8-9 could be that 7-8-9, darn it. I think it could even be that one. Where is the 3-4 on the face with 5-6-7 in the center? Oh, that's a slick question. Okay, let me try and highlight this again. Okay, so J40's question is, where is this 3-4? Given this 3-4 definitely isn't the red 2-3, where is it on the blue face? And the answer is the only place it goes is there. And I will give those each a color. We'll make them blue. And so I think I can always, as soon as I've placed 2 of a digit, I can always place the last one, I think. So I think that's the next one, right? I think that is the last 3-4, just by using my somewhat awkward sense of exactly how this works. Okay, so now that means this isn't a 4, right? Because if this was a 4, then it would... Oh, no, never mind, sorry. Sorry, I am wrong again. The 1-2 on the left face, so this... Ah, yes, this one too. Now if I look on this face again, now it has to go there. I agree with Naverio. Good communication. So these two are the same, and they're certainly not blue or red, so they can be yellow. Good choice of color palette, by the way. I like the color palette. Okay, and so where's the last yellow? There's a third yellow, and it is going on this back plane at the bottom there, right? Yeah, the last yellow is there on the bottom. So this is a yellow 1, 2. I think that puts a lot of pressure on this digit. Yeah, that puts a lot of pressure on this digit, actually, because if you look at it now, I've already got 3 1, 2, 3, 4s on here. So this digit's got to be at least 5, and that's going to give me a quintuple. So this is a 5, 6, 7. Because of the fact that if I make it anything less than 5, I'm going to get a 1, 2, 3, 4 quintuple on the bottom. So this is at least 5. And now if I look at this face, I've now got a 5, 6, 7, 8 quadruple. And so this 5, 6, I originally saw that as a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quintuple, but actually it's a 5, 6, 7, 8 quadruple, placing the 9. So we have the all-powerful placed 9 on the top of a thermo. So it is a digit, though. It does feel somewhat deserving of a digit dance, even though we have not done a digit dance so far. But I'll bring out Zach for the digit dance. Ba-boop-ba-doop! Woo! Ba-doop-ba-doop! Wah! Ba-doop-ba-doop! Wee! Ba-doop-ba-doop! 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 Wah-ha! Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Zach is very upset they don't let penguins in the Olympics. He feels he would do very well at some of the gymnastics sections. Okay. So these digits are all different. Oh, and these digits are all different. Oh, wait, this digit sees the quadruple. This digit sees that quadruple of things. So this is a 9. So I wrote a 6 in it just to be different. So that's helpful. One of these is definitely an 8, I guess. Oh, that's right. There's only one more 9 in the entire puzzle, so I should be able to find it. I think it's there. I apparently saw it in the non-optimal way, but I enjoyed it. Okay, I will say I quite enjoy this. I think this is actually, like, very well measured to the difficulty of this kind of puzzle that I can handle, although maybe if I were to suggest to the designer, maybe you should not, maybe you should have easier puzzles than this for others, but for me, this demo is like the perfect difficulty. Let's see. The foremost corner has only 2 places in layer 2. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this can be 1, 2, 3, or 4, or not be 1, 2, 3, or 4, I guess. Let's see. Where is this in layer 2? I think there's only 2 places this digit can be in layer 2. Right, that is a worthwhile thing to mention. Naverio points out, actually, because of the quadruple, I know that this digit is the last 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4 that doesn't yet have a color, but is now known as green. Yeah, it would be nice if, like, clicking through things let you sort of click through the thing. So now let you click through the region that's on. So this is green down here, right? In the second layer. And so this is green on the third layer. And so green is officially not on the length 7 thermo, right? Oh, green could be the 4-5 cell. Sorry, you're right. Completely right. Yep. Yeah, sorry. I was getting excited. Okay, but I do agree that makes these cells the 5, 6, 7, 8 per Panthera's point, I believe. About the quadruple. Yes. Okay, that is crazy. But it's true. Okay, it's not as crazy. I thought it was requiring coloring, but this doesn't actually require coloring. This digit sees the 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple because we actually now have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple on this face. So actually, this is now at least a 5. And at most a 6. And this certainly isn't a 5, and that's certainly not a 6. And now we look at this face, and we've got a 6, 7, 8 quadruple, so that now is a 5. And so that digit now is a 4, 3, 2, 1. Makes that a 4. Makes that a 3. 1, 1. 2, 2. That one's a 3. Hey, Thomas, thank you for the congratulations. And we're going to watch the feature in a second after we finish this thing that we are attempting to do. Okay. Okay, so one of these is a 6. Okay, so that at least tells me these aren't 5. Oh, right. This was the other 4. Okay, so we've got a second 4, or we've got a second 4. So as soon as we got a second 4, we've got a third 4 over down here. Okay, so that's good. So we've got all the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Yeah, so the 5 up here is in one of these two spots. So the 5 down here is in one of these two spots. Yeah, 4s are green, that's true. There we go. Yeah, that we should keep our coloring consistent. Okay, this is a 6, 7, or an 8. I'm gonna go ahead and say just by its sort of like this away face. The 7, 8 on the thermo. Yes. Where does this go on the bottom is the question. And it can only go there. So this isn't a 6, is Navario's point. These two have to be the same. So we can give them a purple hue. And then we can place purple on the last face. And purple on the last face will be up there. So this is not a 5 or 6. Yes, and now 5 on the top face, I'm being told. Yes, because this is now a 6, 7, 8 quadruple is what is really being said. So this is now the 5. And so that gives me the last 5, which is in fact over here, and tells me that this is 6, 7, purple is 8. And now the world resolves, hopefully. Okay, so this digit, Yes, this digit sees a 6 and an 8, so it's a 7. So that digit's a 6. So over on this back face, I think that's a 7. And then on this face, that's a 6. And then I think we are done. Okay, that was sweet. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I've really enjoyed all 3 puzzles so far. But yeah, we're going to hop over and I'm going to watch Simon solve a drop. So I'll see you over there in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. I'll be hanging out with you watching Simon in just a moment.